Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum girls. I hope you all are good, safe and healthy at home. In today's session we are going to start exercise 6.1. Rest of the questions which we did not discuss yesterday. Today I am going to discuss it again. First of all, I want to ask from you that have you revised all the yesterday's topic at home, or maybe you have completed the yesterday's work in your classwork copies as well. Let's start with the today's slides. Today my focus is about question number 2 to onwards of exercise 6.1. I hope you all are having your classwork, your notebooks with you with pen, and must point out or must pen point all the important points which I am going to discuss with you, because without getting copy or noting down the points you cannot understand the today's topic, because today's topic is all about the exponential laws and radical laws. So let's start. Now girls, in this lesson we will learn the rules of exponents and how they can be used to simplify expression. The rules of exponent or laws of exponents are: in the first multiplication rule, you can see there are two numbers, two expression, two terms, a power x and a power y. If we have same basis, then we will simply add the power. This is the rule of multiplication. In the VN rule, you can see that one power is x and other power is y, but the bases are same. In this case you are going to subtract these two powers. Power over power rule means that you can see that there is one power inside and one power outside. So we are going to multiply. Power over power rule means multiply power with power, so answer become a power xy. Power over product rule means there is a variable, there is a base ab, and there is an exponent, there is power, there is degree, that is x. If you want to come out from this expression, so it will become a power x and b power x. Means to say you have to give power to each and every number which is inside the parenthesis. Now power over power rule we have already discussed. Power of a product rule means in this expression we can see that there is ab and whole power x. When you come out from this, the one time power will be for x and one time power will be for b. Power over fraction rule means you have a over b, that is your base, and when you will come out from these parentheses by using the exponential rule, that is give x to each and every number which is in the parenthesis, whether it is in fraction or whether it is in multiplication form. So what you are going to do, a power x divided by b power x. Zero exponent mean if you have any base having power 0, it totally value become 1. Negative exponent mean if you have any number with negative power, you have to shift it down, and if you have any number negative down, so you have to shift it up. So that's why negative exponent become positive. Fractional exponent mean if you have a as a base or x over y is your fraction power. How you are going to change in radical form? Keep denominator, which is your y, keep it outside the radical, and x will be the power of a. I hope you all are noting down my points and must write it down all these laws in your classwork copies and must practice it again and again. So you will be able to learn more and you can practice, you can solve the exercise carefully. In this slide, multiplication or product rule with same base. To multiply power with the same base, keep the base same and add the exponents. General property is if the bases are same, just add their powers. You can see in the example that minus 1 over 4 whole power minus 3 multiply minus 1 over 4 whole power minus 2. Minus 1 over 4 or minus 1 over 4, again my bases, but I can see there is a negative power minus 3 and minus 2. What I have to do, because I have not seen any rule according to negative power, what I am going to do, I am going to reciprocal my value minus 1 over 4, in means I am going to change 4 up and minus 4 down. My minus 3 will be positive. Similarly, on other side, minus 1 over 4, I am going to reciprocal it 4 over minus 1, and the power becomes 2. Similarly, if my bases are same, minus 4 and minus 4, because in denominator minus 1, you cannot say that minus 1 as denominator, keep it in numerator, and then it will be minus 4 and minus 4. Now just add their powers, you will get the answer minus 4, 3 plus 2, and then minus 4 whole power 5 is my final answer. Here I want to explain another example, that is a 4a square b5 dot mean multiply in algebra 3a cube b. Similarly, now if you want to solve, multiply 4 and 3, because these are the numbers, a2 and a3, write it down in separate bracket, b5 or b in another bracket. Now multiply 4 and 3, that is 12. If the bases are same, you have learned that power will be added, so 2 plus 3 become 5, and b again same, bases same, power will be added 5, and there is no power, it means there is 1, so 5 plus 1 6. Your answer is 12a5 b6. I hope you all are clear. Again another example, 1 over 2 power 4, 1 over 2 power 3. Here I have written 1 over 2 4 times and 1 over 2 3 times, just to tell you that power means times mean multiply. So there is no confusion about this. 1 over 2 write down 1 time, because the bases are same, power will be added 4 plus 3, 1 over 2 power 7 is your answer. Another example, 4 over 9 power 3 and 4 over 9 power 2. Again bases same, 4 over 9 base same, power will be added 3 plus 2 5. We observe that the two numbers with the same base are multiplied. The product is obtained by adding the exponent. I hope you all are clear about this first law, which I have discussed with you with so many examples. Second rule, dividing power with the same base. In division, if the bases are same, then we need to subtract the exponents. Be very careful about the given situation, which is in red font or in red writing. 2 power 6 divided by 2 power 2 means you can write it down 2 square in the form of fraction, means you can shift 2 square down in fraction. 2 power 6 mean multiply 2 power 6 times, and 2 power 2 multiply 2 times. If you multiply 2 6 times, your answer is 64, and 2 multiplied by 2, answer is 4. Once you divide 64 with 4, answer is 16. But you can solve this question with another method. You can see in the other example, 10 power 23 divided by 10 power 19. First of all, write down the given expression in fraction, that is 10 power 23 divided by 10 power 19. Shift 19 up, it will be negative 10 power minus 19. Now the bases are same, that's why you have subtracted 23 minus 19, and the answer is 10 power 4. With the same procedure or with the same law, you can solve all these given examples. Hope you all are clear. Third rule is power of power rule. You can see bm whole power n. Once you will come out from the bracket, it will be bmn, means power over power multiply. Similarly, if you are looking at the example, that is 5p4 whole power 3, there is no power on 5, so power 5 is 1. You will multiply 1 with 3, so 5 power 3, and t power 4 multiply with 3, t power 12. You know that how many numbers you all are having in parentheses, multiply with the outer bracket. So 5 power 3 becomes 125, or t power 4 into 3 becomes 12. That is your answer. Girls, make sure that you all are writing all these laws in your classwork copies, and please do the practice on daily basis. Otherwise, if you all are not clear about all these rules and laws, then you cannot solve exercise 6.1. We are having another question in the next slide. Please see. Another type is exponent of 0. When a non-zero value is raised with the 0 power, the result is 1. You can see in the example, general property a power 0 is equal to 1. Note that division by 0 is undefined. You can see the example, 7 power 0 becomes 1, 8 power 0 become whole number become 1. If any number within the bracket with power 0, it is also is equal to 1. Change the following into exponential form. You know that, girls, under root having power, when you will write it down under root value in the form of exponential, it will be 1 over 2. You can see there is a cube in the radical form, so it will come in 1 over 3. You can see there is 5, so you will change under root value in the form of 1 over 5. So rest of the values you can easily simplify according to the power. I hope you all are clear and you can solve question number 2 in your classwork copy. Nothing is difficult in this question. Change the following into radical form. I know that if you want to change radical into exponential, so you can easily write it down exponential form into radical form. Simply see 1 over 2 you have changed in the form of radical, that is 5 under root n. There is a power in the next example, there is power 2 over 3. 3 will be a part of your root and 2 will be a part of 3. 3 square becomes 9 and rest of the values will be n square or n4. This is your answer. I hope you can solve the next part yourself. Very easy, simplify and give answer in exponential form. Look at the first example, that is 2 cube into 2 square whole cube divided by 2 4. Simply shift 2 power 4 down and write it down 2 cube into 2 square and 3 in the numerator and shift 2 4 in down. You can see that in numerator bases are same, so we will add the power. 3 into 2 power 2 into 3 becomes 2 power cube plus 6. Once you will shift 2 power 4 up, it will be minus 4, and once you will multiply 3 plus 6, it will be 9, and 9 minus 4 becomes 2 power 5. Must try it in your classwork copies, as all these examples are given in the exercise as well. So please must practice all the other parts of the relevant questions from this exercise. I hope you all are clear about this. This is the time for self-assessment. Change the following into exponential form. Girls, you have to complete question number 2 in your classwork copy according to this example. Values will be changed, but the method will be correct, or method will be same for all the parts. I hope you can solve it. Now it is your turn, girls. I have given you one worksheet which you have to solve it yourself. After that, once you will complete this worksheet, I will send you answers of this worksheet in my next slide, in my next week. Till then, you have to complete 6.1, all questions, all parts from all the questions in your notebooks. Because keep in mind one thing, that all this material which is going to discuss with you will not be repeated after vacations. So I hope that you all are going to start working on it. If you have any problem, must update me. Thank you very much. I hope you can solve all these questions in your classwork copies, because I want to check all these homework in my class after summer vacation. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz. Thank God, today we have completed whole exercise 6.1 with examples and explanation. Now your work is to do all questions from this exercise today before starting the next week, because next week inshallah we have to start 6.2 with all above mentioned laws. So girls, don't forget to complete it at this weekend. Hope everyone is clear.